This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
Wants to know, Lex Luger gets a bad rap for his in-ring work. What was it like wrestling him in 86 compared to 97 or even 1990 in the middle? Talk to us about the evolution of Lex Luger, the in-ring performer.
Well, Lex, he started out, he was green like everybody. He was protected when he was with us. We turned him babyface. He was protected again because he was working with us and we were teaching him and leading him through everything. And, Lex got to a point to where, he was never going to be a great worker because everybody can't be a great worker. If they would or they could, they would be. Everybody cannot just become a great worker, but he was good enough that you could, along with his look and his body and all that, if you were experienced heel, you could get through a match with him. Lex was not reckless or anything like that. He just got to a plateau in the business where he was as good as he was going to get, and he was as good as the guy he was working with. If you chose to feature the things he could do, he could press slam you. He could do a lot of things, power slam, clothesline you, a few standard things. He was no Ricky Steamboat or Barry Windham or Bobby Eaton or Ricky Morton, but he looked like $1 trillion, and that was what he brought to the table.
Roger says, hope it's not too late or early for Ask Arn, but here goes. Arn, did you or anyone you know ever turn down participating in an angle due to personal beliefs? Sort of a deep cut, but I guess you used to work for a company where the owner of the company once was in a tag team match against God. So it's probably a fair question.
I don't think I ever remember anybody putting religious beliefs in front of an angle. That's the question.
Well, I think it's just any beliefs, but I sort of read it to mean religious beliefs.
That's kind of the way I do. I'm sure it happened. Nothing comes to mind. And hey, we're entertaining. It's right. Wrestling business. I think God would understand if you're trying to feed your family, as long as it wasn't something that was so distasteful and so, just evil. As long as it was done in the vein of entertainment.
I'd like to ask Arn, what was it like to mix production crews with the Muppets when Kermit the Frog guest hosted Raw? A lot of us probably missed that, but yes, in the era of celebrity guests hosts for Raw, Kermit the Frog got the nod once. What do you remember?
No offense to Kermit, but I can guarantee you I was probably taking a dump when that segment went on the air. Just saying.
But no offense.
No offense. It happens.
Mike Rubin wants to know, is it true that Roddy Piper and Hulk Hogan had a contentious relationship in WCW when he first arrived?
Piper thought he was the biggest star in the locker room, and he probably was a lot of the time. I know he got over strong. Roddy Piper was a very influential guy in the business for a long time. And obviously that would be a guy that Hogan would benefit from knocking off. And I'm sure that discussion went down many times. It just apparently never occurred.
Marty Saban wants to know, if Arn could hit anyone, real or fictitious, with a spine buster, who would it be? And why is it Mayor McCheese?
Why is it Mayor McCheese?
It's a McDonald's reference. So I know you don't have heat with McDonald's, and you probably wouldn't want a spine buster any mayors, whether they're from Knox County or not. But real or fictitious, if you owed anybody out there a spine buster, who would it be?
Probably whichever father or lack of father thereof that I had or didn't have growing up and left me with this hairdo in my gene pool. Probably not only What I like to Spinebuster them, but so would both of my boys.
Is your other boy getting the old flesh yarmulke?
Hair challenged.
Okay, hair follically challenged.
That's it.
Yeah.
That one, yes.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.